What's up, guys? Billy Loves Dipping here, back with another video. Just doing regular old Copenhagen wintergreen again today. Today I was bored, so I decided I'll make like just a proper dip care video. Now, I mean, some of you guys are gonna say, "Oh, that's stupid. I never do this or whatever." Blah blah blah. I'm just making this for the hell of it. It's gonna be helpful to some people. Others, they're not gonna give a shit. That's fine. Let's put in a Lipsky real quick. All right. Now, by proper dip care, I mean things that you should do as a dipper to keep not only your dip in good condition, but like yourself in good condition, like your teeth and stuff, all that stuff. So, first thing I have on my list is just freeze it until you're going to use it. If I buy like a roll of dip or something that I really like I like Copenhagen wintergreen, but if I buy just one can of it, I'm going to keep it in my back pocket because that's where I'm going to use it. But I just have this out for this video just so like my beech nut wintergreen that I have, this stays in the freezer until I'm going to use it, and I usually take it out about a half an hour before I chew it because that way it's not cold. But some people don't care. I don't really like it cold. But that'll help it keep fresher. It'll help it not grow mold and stuff like that, because that's, I don't know, I guess what gives you cancer. But it'll also keep it from drying out and stuff. So basically that's, I mean, yeah. Shit, where did I put it? I was going to show you, and I've showed it to you before, about where to keep your dip when it's on you. And I literally just had it. Anyway, if I find it later in the video, I will show you guys, but I can't find it right. Oh, here it is. Now, you don't have to do this. I don't use this all the time. I use it for all the time for a while because it helps. And this rarely happens, but sometimes you'll get a dip can that you keep in your back pocket. It'll get crushed, and it's hard to keep it closed. That didn't really happen to me, except when I used to do snus a lot. If I had a snus can in my back pocket, they, for some reason, were a lot weaker than dip cans. I'd crush them, and it was hard to keep it closed. But I got a dip pouch. It's a snuff can pouch. And let's see, I don't know where I got this one. I got this one at a fair or whatever. But they have a website, but I don't know what the website is. I lost the card. But you can probably Google this, and you can probably find it. Since I got it at a fair, they were doing like actually like making them there. I got my initials inscribed on this one. So I don't know if you can get that done, but you can probably get it done somewhere. But it comes in handy because it goes on your side, and that way you're not constantly sitting on your dip. And that also helps because sometimes when I have this in my back pocket, it gets really warm. And I don't know why, but for some reason when dip gets really warm, I don't like having it in my mouth. It has to be like room temperature, not like too warm, not too cold. I'm kind of picky. But sometimes I'll use this because, I mean, it keeps it cooler. So it's, easier to put in, blah, blah, blah. Another thing I would get is a mud jug because it's virtually spill proof. Unless you have it filled up so much that it's coming through the hole, through that hole. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not going to spill. It's tip resistant. It goes back on its bottom. It's got a weighted bottom. This pops off like this. So if like I spit a dip in there, like I'll just take my dip up, put it in there, and then when I go to dip again, I'll take that off, flip it over, put the dip in the bottom. And then this is good to have in your truck or something. That way you ain't got to worry about it spilling or something. Or, you know, if you're on the computer, you don't have to worry about your dip spilling all over your keyboard or whatnot. Or, you know, if you're with your lady friend and you guys are messing around, you don't have to worry about your dip spilling all over your lady friend and ruining the mood. Um, but if you do get a mud jug, I would say keep it clean, because depending on what kind of household you live in, you're going to notice that if you don't keep it clean, people are going to start complaining about it because it smells. Mine doesn't smell bad because I did wintergreen, so it smells like wintergreen, and nobody really complains about it. I mean, if it's got a dip in the top of it and I leave it out in the living room or something, my dad will say, "Hey, get that out of here," or whatever. But keep it clean. And how I clean it is I'll take this off and I'll put this in the sink and start running hot water over it. And then I'll take this and dump it out in the toilet, and then I'll rinse it out with water and everything. And every once in a while, I'll throw some. Oops, almost jostled the camera there. Every once in a while, I'll throw some Listerine in there. It kind of keeps it from growing, because I've had mold grow in it before. I've had to clean it out, but the Listerine disinfects it. It keeps it from growing mold and keeps it nice and clean. But I usually try to clean mine every week, sometimes 2 times a week. It really depends on when it gets full. When it gets full, I go ahead and clean it, because I dump it out and I just clean it out. Now, if you're going to go out in the public, you can take this, but if you don't feel like getting dirty looks from everybody, take a water bottle, because sometimes I'll do that. Because I don't take this everywhere as much as I should, because I like to keep it at home so I don't lose it. Or so I don't leave it in my truck and I have to go out in the truck in the middle of the night, because right now it's like 6 degrees outside. So, but I'll keep a water bottle in my truck, or I'll buy a water bottle, drink some water, and then I'll have an empty water bottle. I'll take it, or like I'll buy a Pepsi, because Pepsi's a lot easier to conceal your dip, because you can spit in it and people don't know what you're doing. It looks just like Pepsi, so people might think you're taking a drink of Pepsi or something. I don't promote I don't care about underage dipping, but I'm not going to promote it because of the, But if you're an underage dipper and you want to dip in school, it's really good, because you can act like you're taking a drink like this, and then on your way down, spit, so they don't know that you're spitting in it. I mean, some teachers might catch on, but another thing is, I was real bad at this when I first started, is using all the dip in the can. I would get down there as a tiny pinch in there, and I would just throw it out, because a tiny pinch is not worth it. Now, because I'm low on money, what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll pour it in the new can. That way I have more dip and I use all of it, so it's a lot better on money. And the last thing is brush your teeth, guys, because I mean, cancer's not a big deal. I mean, cancer is a big deal, but dip will not really cause cancer for a long time. But it will happen quicker if you don't brush your teeth. And I'm bad at that. I don't brush my teeth like I should. But I try to brush them at least once a day. That'll also help, you don't have dip all in your teeth. And I like to brush my teeth before I go to bed, because that way, if I dip at night, like right now, it's not sitting on my teeth all night, the dip spit and everything. That's pretty much all I got for that. A couple quick updates. I know you guys really don't care about fantasy football, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I came in last because apparently I suck at football. Well, football stats anyway. But it was a pretty good season. Not for me, though. I lost like 10 games in a row, but whatever. Who's counting? I got a new job, actually, so I won't be making videos at night very often, because I'm working overnights at Walmart now. Overnight receiving clerk, so all the groceries that come in, I receive them and put them on the shelves and stuff like that. So I just got that. I start orientation sometime next week, so in case you guys cared. So that's pretty much all I have for today. I think the next video I'll do, I know I promised this a while ago, I'll make my least favorite beers. But that's pretty much all I have. So you guys keep on dipping, and I'll be back with a new video within probably next week. So see you guys later. Peace.